think it's when you are a researcher and you're used to seeing things from that side, and when you've been working on something for a long period of time, it's really impossible to see how clear it is to someone who comes to it cold. I mean, you can pretend to be that person, but you can't be that person. You can never come to it with no understanding of the history of something or how it got put together. Plus, you're filling in a lot of blanks because you know the study, you wrote the proposal, so you all the questions have been answered in your head. So it's quite different than someone who doesn't know anything about the study coming to it for the first time, and that's actually the situation that you want to simulate, because you want to recruit people who this is the first time they've seen it, and is it going to be understandable, and is it going to be offensive? Is it going to be interesting? Is it going to pique their interest enough to want to take the time to do it? And I think it's impossible for a researcher to know those things. So the cards are great. They tell it like it is. They're polite, but they're very direct. And so if something is really boring, they'll say, this isn't interesting enough to get people involved. You need to make it more exciting. Or if it's confusing, they're very good at saying it's confusing, and how about this? Have you thought of this? This is what you need to do to make it clearer.
It was really interesting, the kind of feedback they gave us. I have to tell you, much of it was unexpected. Things I think I was always focusing on, how do I use simple words? I wasn't thinking about the order of the sections. You know, that some sections seemed threatening almost to them. And if I changed the order just a little bit, it wasn't threatening at all.
I think anyone who's doing research with human subjects should consider a group like this, if not this particular group. Because, again, as I said earlier, we are so immersed in our research ideas. And we're also thinking in the world of academia. We need to really think like participants. And I think the cards helps us do that.